Hey guys, Colorado Camperman Brian here. So I want to give you guys a quick update here on the little camper van because some of you guys have been asking how my trip was from a couple weeks ago and just kind of wanting to get just an update on how it's been working out. So I'm here at the Pueblo Mountain State Park. I just went for a run here. If you guys are ever in the area, I definitely would encourage you to check it out here. It's gorgeous and a lot of really good trails. But anyways, so on to the camper van. So I had a trip scheduled for Memorial Day weekend. We run the Boulder every year. And so I stayed one night in this thing, just in my brother's driveway actually. And it was comfortable. It was good. I mean, this mattress is really nice. I had my 0-degree bag, so I stayed plenty warm. It was like 40 out that night. And then the next day was the Boulder, of course. And we normally tailgate before the race because we just kind of party and have a good time. But so we got to the parking lot about 5:15 a.m. and we used this as our main base camp actually. So we had at one time there was 5 of us in here just playing card games and stuff. And yeah, it worked out great. It was a lot of fun. So and then that night I was going to go camp on some national forest land. But at that time Colorado had been getting a lot of rain, and we had gotten a storm about a week before that dumped over a foot of wet, heavy spring snow. So Memorial Day weekend, unfortunately, a lot of Forest Service roads where we would normally go camping were closed, and they even had the gates up. So you literally could not access these areas, which was definitely a bummer. Because I knew one of my buddies was going to go that weekend, and they canceled their trip because they couldn't go to the area that they had planned on it. So I drove around for probably 2.5 hours, and I just kept hitting a bunch of gates, and the roads were terrible. My little van is really not capable of doing many, difficult off-road roads or whatnot, but so that's one big downside to it for sure, is I probably could have found some spots, but the areas where I could have gone were beyond the capabilities of this little guy. And then I finally did find some spots, and they were occupied. So it was definitely a bummer. I had considered stealth camping, but I wanted to be out in nature and have a fire and all that stuff, so I ended up just driving the 3.5 hour drive home, and I didn't get a chance to camp in this thing, so that was a bummer. But I do have a pretty big trip coming up here actually. Some of you guys may know I own a painting business, and one of the jobs that I have lined up is actually staining a log home up in the mountains, and it's really in the middle of nowhere. The closest campground is 45 minutes away. My house is an hour and a half away, so I asked the homeowner if they wouldn't mind if I just, stayed in my camper on their property. And they said, yeah. They don't really mind because it's a second home for them, so they're not even going to be there when I do the work. I had considered taking my travel trailer there, but after checking out the house, when I estimated it, there's really not a large enough area for it on the property because it's really hilly and stuff. So the camper van will work out perfect for that. I did buy a little chemical toilet on Amazon for that trip because I'm not going to have access into the house. So I have a little toilet, and then I also I'm going to have my solar shower as well. So I'll just be using those while I'm up there, and I'll be sleeping in here and, eating out of here and everything. So, and that'll be for a while actually. The first week I'm going to be there probably 3 or 4 nights. And then if it carries over into another week, I'll be there another 1 or 2 nights. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys will tune into those videos. Those should be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for those. But thanks for checking out this quick update video on the camper van, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.